So Sarah, brilliant game. I mean, a bit shaky at the start. What was your assessment when you went out there?
Yeah, I think it was pretty obviously tense out there, and being 4 down, there's quite a lot of pressure on. But I think Tammy really helped me just keeping a really positive mindset and just keep playing each ball as it is, and building that partnership was really good momentum for us.
And if we go back to the right at the start when you went out to fielding, how was that? A bit slower than last week, but how was it as you built into that?
I felt like we actually maintained it pretty well. Like they, to be fair, got off to a really good partnership and we're playing some strong shots. But I think there were still chances there, and I think we recognised that as a team to keep building pressure. So I think it could have easily slipped away, but I thought we did really well to bounce back from that and build the momentum back to us.
Yeah, you seem to really get into your bowling, build that rhythm up. How long did it take to get out there and really get going?
I think obviously, I think from the outset there was obviously energy, and then once they built a partnership, obviously we did like slack a bit. But I don't think our intentions were still right, and I think that was what the difference I've seen has shift is that we just maintained that calmness. It was like, okay, things aren't going away, but that's okay, and we plugged away. We didn't go searching too much for the wicket, so I think just stuck to our guns.
And yeah, you seem to keep that run rate firmly below four for the majority of the innings. How did that fare going in with the advantage for the second round batting?
Yeah, definitely. I think we just really honed in on our best ball and really time there. Yeah, I think we just kept to best ball and made them make the mistakes, and I think that's what we tried to do. With our batting, we just obviously had a bit of a collapse to start with, but I think as we went down the order, the message passed on to the batters was keep being positive, and if we did that, obviously that run rate just crept up, and then it would cause some loose balls that we could put away.
Yeah, and that really showed when you joined Tammy out to get your 57 plus partnership. How did that feel out there with her?
Yeah, it was obviously a bit nervous to start with, but she really helped me just like be really positive and reminded me what my strengths were, and that really helped. And how she moved around the crease, I think, really put off the bowlers as well, which then they started to make those little errors, and we had to be really precise with how we put the bad balls away. And fair credit to Sunrisers, like to take it that far. I thought they bowled pretty well, to be honest, and their energy in the field was great. So I think the fact that we maintained that pressure throughout, I thought was really good.
Yeah, and you guys brought it home in the end. So how do you feel going into play Thunder next week?
Yeah, obviously we'll probably have quite a bit more confidence now. It could have gone one way or another, but I think obviously we've got a day in between now, so I think it's important that we reflect what we can do better, but also just completely switch off and just go again Monday and hopefully build more momentum.